What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's reaction video is I was completely wrong about autumns in America. Now this is hopefully going to show us why America's autumns are amazing.
Probably, and why ours are like just wet and windy.
Wet and windy. Or it might be the opposite and be like it's extremely cold and stuff like that. We'll see. It's lost in the pond. Awesome channel. Go and check him out. But what should we do?
Stay until the end.
Yeah, stay till the end, then go and check him out. Smash the like button on this video. We would seriously appreciate it. The love you guys gave us in the live stream literally last night meant a lot to us as well. So thank you so much for that as well. And yeah, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. What is the like goal for today?
1,400.
1,400. You guys have got this in the bag. They've got that in the bag. You guys got that bag. Like, I'm not going to tell you to like it anymore because I know you're going to do it. So yeah, there we go. We're mutual. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's get into it. I was completely wrong about autumns in America. Let's see what we got. Final Friday special.
Autumn is here.
Ooh.
The humidity of summer now a distant memory, like the tribulations of my youth or fidget spinners.
Oh, I loved one of them.
I love autumns in the Midwest. It's a time when Americans come together to enjoy pumpkins, quaff apple cider, and overdo it on the flannel shirts. But when I first moved to the United States from England, my view of Midwestern autumn was quite different. You want to know why? Here's Lawrence from 2008 to tell you why.
Hi, I'm Lawrence from 2008, a time when I had way better eyesight. One day, my wife
I
and
love how he had his wife in the background there as well. It's like, yeah, make it believable. You got to be there.
A time when I had way better eyesight. One day, my wife and I were lying on a blow-up mattress at my parents' house, plotting an unexpected move to a country called the United States.
Back then, I was a wee little nipper. Some have speculated as young as 26. My worldview was so small it could fit inside a matchbox. Not literally, that would be really weird.
But like I said, I was 26. I thought I knew better than the very people who had guided me through my youth. You know, like my mum, my dad, Mr. Miyagi. I thought that I was making the right
Uncle
move,
Toby.
that life in the good old US of A would be a doddle, a walk in the park, a breeze. In my mind, all I'd have to do was show up, flash my accent, and America would make me their monarch. When I stepped off the plane, I found myself in the bountiful kingdom of Indiana. The date was November 10th, 2008, the middle of autumn, except something wasn't right.
And I'm not talking about the usual reasons that people feel that way when visiting Indiana. I'm talking about the weather. It was absolutely freezing, and I know what you're thinking. Ooh, Lawrence, why do the British always exaggerate the weather? But here's the thing. I wasn't. Historical weather records for Indianapolis confirm that my 11 p.m. arrival time coincided with temperatures of 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Quite literally the freezing point of water and nose hair.
Already
Yeah, it's
alarmed.
probably a bit of a shock to the system, isn't it? By the way, this video is awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Lawrence has stepped up his like just a video. I'm not going to try and pronounce that word. I was going to go for it, but I realised I couldn't. He stepped it up. I like it.
Good
Funny
acting.
as well. Good acting. Yeah, it's good.
Bells were going off, which is a particular problem when you're leaving an airport. This didn't feel like the autumns I'd always known. In fact, my initial belief was that things were completely and utterly a little bit not good.
Looks a bit
Not
chilly,
9
to be
hours
fair.
earlier, I'd been in London, where average November temperatures are typically 17 degrees warmer than those of my
17
current
degrees.
predicament.
Wow.
It's often said that first impressions are everything. For a couple of years afterwards, I clung to the false notion that the Midwest didn't even have an autumn, that it cruelly transitioned from summer to winter, bringing November temperatures that aren't entirely fit for humans. But it turns out there were two glaring problems with this assessment. Firstly, the date of my arrival had simply seen an anomaly, with average November temperatures relatively on par with my hometown of Grimsby. Secondly, Indiana's actual winters make 32 degrees seem like a fortnight in Cancun, but that's another story. And so a few years later, I woke up one morning and went a bit heavy on the exposition. Right, so given that the Midwest doesn't not have autumns, I suppose that I, the chief protagonist of this story, have just realised that the Midwest does in fact have autumns. What are you looking at?
Fine, but as the years rolled on, like this toilet paper falling down steps for some reason, I noticed something. Americans didn't just experience autumn, some made it their entire personality. They willingly consumed something by the name of pumpkin-laced souffle.
Pumpkin spice latte?
Same thing. The...
Have you ever had that?
No, I've heard about it though.
Any good? Have you heard good things or?
I mean, it's an opinion, isn't it? It's
That is very
preference.
true.
I
Have you
hate
ever had pumpkin?
Yeah, I hate it.
I've never had pumpkin before, I don't think. Maybe I should give that a go. I've only ever carved one.
You would not like it.
I don't know. It's all personal preference. Yeah,
But I know your preference.
Very true. That is unlucky though. Rocking up when it's like a freak cold storm, you know what I mean? But it seems a lot colder in America. You know what I mean? From what we viewed anyway, it seems the winter's colder.
Yeah.
Normal temps of the UK though, which I guess it's been alright recently, hasn't it? But yeah. There you go. Pumpkin spice though. I might have to give that a go at some point. Maybe.
Homes
Maybe
became temporary showcases for the colour orange, largely so that their Instagram
Halloween.
feeds could do the same.
And real champions of autumn all had one thing in common. They all had doormats bearing the words "Happy Fall, y'all." As an English person, the sight of Americans worshipping at the altar...
See, we got autumn, not fall.
No, so I ordered a doormat. Obviously, we weren't moved in time.
Yeah.
That says "Hello Autumn."
Oh, did you? Oh.
Yeah, but
Where's that?
well, it's in the cupboard, but I couldn't put it out
Because it's winter.
well, also I wanted to put Christmas decorations.
Which we haven't yet. But check the live stream from yesterday, you'll understand the Christmas debate. We're not going to go back into that. But yeah, we got autumn. You guys got it fall. There you go. A difference there.
of autumn was jarring at first. For me, the season had always been about moaning about damp leaves or burning effigies down at the beach, or sometimes both at the same time.
But then I remembered something, a challenge I'd laid down to myself while I myself laid down on that mattress. When you move there, try to embrace everything that life throws at you, except raccoons. One day after leaving work, I decided to walk home via Lincoln Park rather than catching the L.
I wanted to be by myself and shut out the world for a bit, so I put on my headphones and listened to something relaxing, like BBC Sounds number 24, for example.
As the crisp autumn air filled my lungs, I became entranced by the sight of a single leaf slowly falling to the ground.
As it reached its destination, I realised it was one of thousands. The colour palette leaned heavily into green and orange, like the Irish flag or the head of an Oompa Loompa.
Absent the English drizzle, there was something elevated, perhaps even magical, about this American scene.
In Indiana, where the leaves of Brown County are admittedly among the best in the Midwest, I didn't get out as much as I do in Chicago, at least not on foot.
In Lincoln Park, those same feet moved through the leaves like wind from a panther's arse.
Except the general aroma was pleasant, similar in nature to the autumns of my youth. Back home, there was always something particularly spellbinding about this time of year. It probably helped
leaves
that
and sunlight,
Halloween,
isn't it?
Guy Fawkes and my birthday all fell within days of each other. And while Americans aren't known for letting off fireworks on November
birthday next
5th,
Friday,
the
isn't it?
country is
I
no
think it is next Friday, isn't it? There you go. So happy birthday to Lawrence. A bit early, but happy birthday for next Friday.
stranger to autumn festivities in autumn. That last word was redundant. Between October 31st and December 31st, America turns into one giant party. You've got Halloween, Thanksgiving, Hanukkah, Christmas Day, Kwanzaa, New Year's Eve, and the birthday of the greatest president of all time, Bill Pullman. With such an array of
Sounds
festivities,
good, though.
it's
That
little
sounds like
wonder
a
that
good
my own
couple
birthday
months.
often gets forgotten. In fact, in 2020, I even missed it myself. Mind you, of course, that was the year that a certain something spread around the world. Yep, monoliths.
What the heck?
Do you not remember? Strange monoliths started showing up around the globe. Actually, come to think of it, since the first one was spotted in Utah, I haven't been the same. It's like I've become this entirely different person, right? Always asking myself, am I really here? Do I actually exist? What exactly are hands?
No, my dear Lawrence, it wasn't the monoliths that did that. That was just some art students mucking about. The spell was cast on you by somebody else entirely.
Is this a lot of a pond video?
So confused.
Been doing a lot of thinking recently, and I don't think that I can put this off any longer. I've decided that I'm going to change my name.
To what?
To Paul Pumpkin Cheeks. Now, I do realise that this might come as a shock to my audience, who will nonetheless appreciate the improvements to my face. but please reserve your judgment until the end, by which time I'll be gone and Lawrence will return. For now, I'm the embodiment, if you will, of autumn, at least in the eyes of this daft pillock. Basically, the backstory here is that Lawrence accidentally took a sip of pumpkin fried souffle.
Pumpkin spice latte?
And he instantly turned into Paul Pumpkin Cheeks. Now, while this might sound like his accent's changed, what do I do? Now, while this might sound like it were premeditated by somebody close to Lawrence, it did give the YouTube sensation the final jolt that he needed to finally embrace autumns in the Midwest. What I'm saying is it was premeditated by his wife.
The face comes and goes, almost literally at the minute. My journey from autumn denier to literal fall guy has been long, arduous, and fraught with cinnamon. But on reflection, when you take into account the oppressive humidity of the Midwestern summer, not to mention the cruel freeze of its wintry sister, fall represents something of a middle child, which is probably why I neglected it for so long. And just like the monoliths of 2020, the season completely disappears before you can say, "Open the pod bay door."
That was good.
Why didn't you tell me I had my glasses on?
That was like a full movie.
I did not expect
So
that.
confused what was going on.
I did not expect. Shout out to Lawrence, because that was awesome.
That was good.
It's a great mixer, wasn't it? Yeah, I really enjoyed that. I was expecting like just a video of him sitting down saying, this autumn's like this, temperatures like that, but I got
fun.
captivated by that story. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Go and show Lawrence some love. But like this video first. I know I said I wasn't going to tell you, but just in case, smash that button. But yeah, shout out to Lawrence. Happy birthday for next week as well.
And we'll speak to Lawrence next week.
And hopefully we'll be doing a collab with him next week, which will come out in a couple of weeks after as well. But yeah, have a fantastic day, guys. I don't know why I said that, but I'm just thrown off by
Guys,
this movie.
have a gate
what?
day.
Have a gate day. Have a great day, guys.
Have a great day.
And we'll see you, legends, in the next one. Peace.